Welcome to the Moth Company.
We need to start planning our intros.
Listen,
We really need
the
to
audio
start
is already messed up.
Oh,
And
God.
That's why we do that.
It is.
Record.
Welcome.
That's why we do the weird.
Time.
Welcome
These
to the
click
Moth
clap
Company.
noises.
Are we
Time
working?
for.
Are we live?
We are live and we are rolling.
We are live and rolling.
And we're broken.
Alright.
Ellie's coming.
So,
Yeah, I
do you
gotta
guys want to
tell everyone that we're
introduce
playing.
each of your characters? Aspen, we'll start with you.
Oh, what direction?
Okay. Hello. My name is Aspen. I am playing Dorothy Reedfellow, a halfling necromancer.
Hi, you don't know me, but my name's Johnny. I am playing Dimitari. I'm playing Dimitari, the Forged Artificer.
I'm Michael.
So good at this.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm playing Yuri, the Soul Knife Rogue.
Hi, I'm Erica, and I'm playing Daiva, the Way of Mercy monk.
Alright.
Yay!
And just a quick overview of this world. This world is a vast desert with 4 cities in the far reaches, each of the cardinal directions. Each of these cities has their own subculture. There is a teleportation network, however, not much trade can get through. It's mostly shipping of people. As a result of the uninhabitable desert, the cities are forced to send any excess population down into crypts, a vast network of
Hades Town.
tombs, labyrinths beneath what they assume to be the desert. They
Way
send
down.
these have manifested as a sort of one-child policy, and any extra children are automatically shipped off down into the crypt. And with this, we will start with Demetarius. The last thing that you remember, or not the last, the first thing that you remember was stumbling down the stairs, vision darkening, a few cracks forming in your eyes, and everything goes to black. When you wake up, you see the figures, 3 goblins, a man, a woman, and a child, standing over you. They fixed you up, they helped you out, and you've been living with them for a while. It's been about 2 years, and you've just been woken up by Orin, the father. Demetarius, we found something that you might be interested in. It's a bit further along than we usually go, but
Wait. Don't you guys usually anything shiny? Is it shiny or is it dull? Because I know you guys like the shiny stuff. So really, if you're interested, I can go grab it for you.
Well, we're not quite sure. It's making some noise, but it's kind of high up on a cliff. We can't really get to it.
You're not gonna try to stack everyone up like you did last time? Because that was really cool, and I'd be glad to let you get on my shoulders again. That was fun.
It's a bit further out than we usually go. Kind of dangerous. We
Oh,
quite
yeah.
want to risk it.
Okay, good. Sure, I'd be happy to grab it for you. You said I was making some noise. Is it a new friend? Please tell me it's a friend. I mean, a friend would be great right now.
It
Oh.
sounded like speech. We don't know, really. But yeah, I can take you to it.
Let's go. And I'm gonna immediately reach over and pick up my bronze quarterstaff with the crystals embedded in both ends, and pick up the tattered family cloak off the ground, quickly toss it over my shoulders, and I am eagerly following the father like a small dog.
I love him. I've known him for 5 minutes and I love him.
I've had him for 5
are
minutes, and
led
if anything
out.
happened to him, I would kill him and then myself.
Yeah.
You are led out into the cave network that you are in. And yeah, as you recognize, you are going a bit further out than Orin will go on his supply and trinket raids. But you hear off in the distance, somebody help me, please. Can't quite make it.
I'm gonna. Can you hear that all right, Orin? Did you mess up my ears again? Is there water in here?
Quaylen, he might have done something. It's probably nothing. It's just cave. It's echoing weirdly.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be mean. It's just, last time, and I gesture down to my arm. One of the pinkies has been put on backward, and
Yeah,
just kind of echo that. But anyway,
you've
yeah.
far outpaced me in artificer knowledge at this point. Well, here.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I don't mean to seem ungrateful. Let's go find this thing, okay? Gotta fix this.
You arrive at the base of quite a large cliff. It's easily like 15 feet tall. And the cavern roof arches probably only about 5 more feet. It's a miracle that anything was able to get up there in the first place.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah, I think it's up there.
it seems like it's up there, but up there is also the ceiling. It might just be something above us.
Is
I don't
someone
know if
there?
there are things still up there.
Can you hear me?
Why does the ceiling talk now? Is there something new going on?
Well, if it's possible for you to get up there and figure it out.
Yeah, I guess I can get up there. It would be easier to get up there than for you to come down here, I think, because you're also the whole ceiling. So I'm gonna try to do acrobatics, I guess, and get my way up there. Climb my way up there.
Yeah, all right.
Let's see.
Roll acrobatics.
All right. So I'm just gonna come out and say that this was a natural one. We just
you give it a real good jump. And then you look down. Orin's standing right there. What are you just reaching your arms up? You never left the ground.
Come on, it might be tall for you, but it's not that high up. Damn it. Fine.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's brilliant. I'm gonna stretch my arms out, and off of my back there is going to be a screeching sound as I sheath what seems to be a layer of my own skin off. And out pops this little guy, and he is my steel defender. He is just a skeleton version of me, and I'm gonna point up there and say,
A little guy.
Can you get that for me? Because it's a little high up and I can climb.
And it slowly but eventually clambers up to the top.
All right, I'm just not patiently, just like watching it go, just like, you got it, yeah, just a little bit more.
Hello.
All right.
What is this? And the steel defender just slowly, and you can see a head at the top of this cliff. It looks down, like makes a motion for you to outstretch your arms as it nudges this head off of the cliff down into your hands.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Can I make a dexterity check to see if I catch it?
It's fallen straight down. You literally just need to put your arms out, nice and easy.
Okay. I just I kind of stick my arms out and bend them at the joints, so I catch it and get down. Did you? So you're the head on the roof, or does the roof have a head, or there's a head and there's a roof? I don't know what to do with this.
I woke up this morning and I was there.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm glad that you're down here because up there is no place to be. I mean, it was probably cold up there. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, yeah,
Was it cold?
was
Okay, cool.
comfortable, to say the least.
All right. I've got, and I'm gonna start digging through and pull out I'm gonna pull out a hat because I just pick up like random shit, and of course I have a child's hat. I'm just gonna put it on its head. Oh, there's a hat. Thanks for, I'm glad we could get you. Do you want to come with us, or do you want to stay here? I mean, the hat's yours. I don't really. It doesn't fit.
Well, you can probably tell that I can't quite keep going by myself, as what with no body and all. But if I could stick with you for the time being, I swear my body's just down, just further along.
Yeah, I think I've heard a story about this once. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Come with me, and you up there. I point up to my exoskeleton friend. So I don't know how you wanna.
Yeah,
It's gonna come back down.
it stands down, does almost like a handstand, and as it falls,
Ooh.
it lines up perfectly with your body attaching itself. Oh
Yeah.
God.
So I'm about like a person and a quarter. I'm about a person and a quarter thick. But that is like half of me. So I'm actually visibly thinner when it's not on my back. But anyway.
Well,
It's
it's it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Albert Hastings.
I was asking for a friend, and so possibly you were here. I guess we're friends now. But I'm Demetarius. This is my dad, Oren. And Oren, we've got a whole family, and you're more than welcome to come stay with us for as long as you want until we can find your body. And then you can stay with us after and, have a whole body and arms and legs. And it'll be so cool. I mean, imagine what you could do with an arm.
Thank you very much. Mid-sentence, his eyes glow green. Look out behind you. You turn around and see two zombies ambling out through the crypt. Please roll initiative.
Okay. Yeah, bro. So I'm gonna shout, "Owen, get back. I got this." And that's a 10.
Alright, so.
Raggy?
Raggy.
The first zombie,
Initiative in the first
they're
5 minutes.
still surprisingly far back. It's actually quite a miracle that he was able to notice at this distance. And both zombies shuffle forwards, but are unable to reach you.
Awesome.
Now,
Sorry.
your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with. Should be no. Where is it? Yep, there it is. So I'm gonna start by casting Branding Smite on my quarterstaff. This is a nice warm up. So it deals 2d6 radiant damage to the target, and it becomes invisible in the first one. So that's a spell slot 2. Okay, so I'm gonna go up and try to just jam the zombie up through the jaw, and hopefully like get it stuck on my stick, and then put it aside. So let's see if we can make that.
Should be pretty.
That is
simple.
a 14.
14 will hit.
So that's 14. Okay. And 3d6 damage. That's 13 damage.
13 damage. All right. It staggers back.
Okay.
Winds up. Do you have more? Sorry, I should have.
I have an extra attack. I can use that.
All right. Sorry about that.
Cool. So I'm going to make an extra attack to... Oh, yeah, I can add my... Cool. Would my quarterstaff count as a magic weapon since it is enchanted right now, or no?
I believe artificer weapon. This is one of your infusions.
I mean, it doesn't really...
I believe it would count as
Oh,
magic.
yeah. Yeah, I do have it as my... my infused. So, okay, cool. So I'm going to add my intelligence to the magic weapon attack using Flash of Genius, which is one of my 4 charges per day. So now it has the intelligence bonus. And pretty much what I'm going to do is just try to hit it again and break its neck. Okay. So that's a 7. Well, 8. If we count them.
All right. That
Okay.
just barely hits.
Yeah,
Hits
baby.
nonetheless.
And
What
that
did you
is
have to roll an 8?
2 and a 5 and then +1 for the magic weapon. So that's a 6 damage coming in hot with 6.
Wow.
Wait, this is just a. I'm just wondering how you calculated that if you did it right, because isn't it don't you use your intelligence modifier instead of strength or dexterity? for
Yeah,
attack
but I
rolls?
don't have a 0 in strength.
Yeah, so no, instead of using your strength for the attack roll, you're doing your intelligence.
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
2. 2 to 5 is 7 plus 1 is what the magic weapon is 8.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, it still hit.
Whoa!
The
Woof,
zombie
woof, dog.
reels
Okay.
back and brings its arm down. Will,
I
A.
hate these
Oh
things.
boy, that's a critical hit.
That's what I like to hear.
All right.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
And that is a total of 7 damage.
So that's 37. Okay, cool.
And
So that's there's 2 of them, right?
yeah, the next one. All right. Let's wait this out.
Without any more ado,
Small break,
Dignitary
folks.
Oh,
Very-
well,
Battle has
very
been-
small
Zombie
break.
goes
Stop.
back into the
There you go.
No, that's 7.
square.
The 7 damage crit. Horrifying.
That was pretty good. That was pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie.
And the other.
There's been a nat 1 and a nat 5 in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think we're
Damn.
going great.
Did I say a nat 1 and a nat 5?
You
Yes.
know it's going great when the DM's first roll is a nat 20 and the player first roll is a nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Please don't say that's how this campaign is gonna be.
Anyway.
I think
the
so. I hope so.
second
How it should
zombie
be.
swipes
I
at
wanna-
you but comes up short. Bringing it back around to you.
All right. I'm gonna dump my buddy, my skeleton off my back. So I'm just gonna I would assume, is that a bonus action? I think that's a bonus action, but it might be a full action. So it takes its turn directly after mine. And it only takes its turn. The only action that it takes is the dodge action, unless I use a bonus action to use one of the spell blocks. So I've used, I've used an extra
will
attack.
Count it coming off of you as part of the bonus action you used to command it.
Okay, cool.
Because
Thank you.
under normal circumstances, the steel defender is a separate part that just kind of follows along.
Yes.
So it can act
And-
normally the same turn it comes up.
Wow. All right. I'm going to still concentrated on it. I'm going to make another attack on those zombies. We'll do 2 attacks, and we'll just try to hit them as hard as we can. Hard and fast. Actually, we'll make 1 attack, because I know what the other one's going to be. All right, that's a 9. Yeah, that's going to be a 9.
All right, and are
Well,
you
10.
attacking the one that you already damaged?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get its brains out and just whack, whack,
Yeah, it
whack, please.
falls apart.
So I'm
was
not
at
really. It was at 1. Okay. I'm not really thrilled about bashing the zombie apart, but gotta do what you gotta do. And the other one, I'm gonna use grease, and I'm just gonna try to, as it's walking forward, grease it, and hopefully it'll just slide out of the way, like
I get
clown.
It is what it is.
What does
Yes.
grease
So
do?
it needs to make dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC on it?
The DC on 16.
That
As it wanted to move the square.
is a resounding failure, and it just
Big old grease.
Greasing action.
it's
So it just falls over, and I'm just gonna. I don't know. Yeah, well, that's my attack, so that's my turn. So it's just on the ground.
all right. Well, it stands back up, and
Okay.
once again claws at you.
Yeah, I'm laughing at it because it fell.
As it
'Cause it
claws
fell
at you, you hear Albert call out, "Hold me up."
Just like here.
His eyes
Mufasa.
glow blue this time, and you see your vision split in 2. In one,
Ooh.
on one side, you see the zombie follow through with its attack, clawing you directly in the face. But in the other, the zombie falls short, and as it follows through with its miss, this part of your vision fills. It would appear fate has been changed.
Right, so I have the Monado, but it's a head. That's awesome.
It's got wizard eyes.
I'm gonna
Look at this head man. He doing good work.
look at him and be like,
Headman doing wizard eyes.
This head man doing wizard eyes.
"It's a good thing I said you long, man. Thanks." And I'm just gonna like
And
kind
that,
of pat him on the head.
yeah, and that
like rub his hair a
brings
little
it
bit.
back to you.
All right, cool. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not
there's one zombie left.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna use the clown. I'm not gonna use the clown move yet. We still got more time.
You have a clown?
Move, Erica. The clown move.
Yeah, of course.
You'll know it if you.
Clown that he throws at his enemies.
I thought you had like a clown, like you dressed up like a clown.
That's my finisher. It's like a big rise. I dress
The
up as a
old 1-2.
The old honk
You'll
honk.
disembodied
Yeah.
head and dress up like a clown.
What's that? Kill him with laughter or whatever.
You dress up as a clown, but then you just beat the shit out of him.
So I'm gonna knock him out somehow. Can I just take Orin and leave?
Grease should still be on the floor. If you hit it hard enough, you can knock it back pretty far.
Okay, I have an idea. Is there like a chasm or something? Can I just shove him real hard and like get him away from here? Just the floor.
Not around here. Oh. What
Alright.
is your
Kill him
spell
by
save DC again?
Complication.
Well, spell save DC was 16.
Alright, and as it follows through with its miss, it once again falls over in the grease.
My dumbass.
I'm gonna take my rope and just kind of tie it up and just leave it.
All right, make
So-
a athletics check.
The cops will come for you later.
That's
We'll count this as grappling, I guess. It's on the ground.
okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna look down at it and kind of. Okay. And I'm gonna take Orin and speak to him in Goblin and say, "What can we do something about that? Is there like holy water or something? Do we have something for that, or is that a no?"
We can just leave it here.
If we come back.
Tie it up. Just leave it here, I guess. I don't know.
All right, yeah. I mean, like a pet, real pet.
I
Come on.
know
Yeah.
Quaylen is all about having a dog, but I don't think having a pet zombie would really.
I mean, just okay, fine. All right.
And make the grapple check with advantage. Orin is helping you.
Okay. I'm sadly wrestling this zombie. That's a 15.
Yeah, it's
just like,
hog tied, however you want to tie it up. It's not going anywhere for quite some time.
All right. I'm gonna take a bite and put it in the ground. Like, so it's got a little leash. I'm just gonna be like, you stay here. I'll be back for you later. And I
We
turn
are
around
leash
and I walk
King
away.
behavior.
My God, this lad. Where do I
Lad putting
begin?
zombies on leashes.
Zombie on a leash.
So
That's
And it's
9
still
Titans.
Grease, so he's like on a rope. He can like
slipping.
stand up, but it's gonna be difficult.
My God,
so you
he's trying so hard.
tie him up, turn around, and leave with Orin and Albert.
Yeah. So I took 5 feet of rope and Biden to do that. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm just wandering away with Albert in my hand. So where'd you come from? Anyway, I mean, the ceiling? Were you there the whole time? Were you?
Well, I don't. Last thing I really remember before waking up in the ceiling, I guess, was I had a body. I
Mhm.
remember there was a
Mhm.
crystal ball. I think there were a few basins of water.
Yeah.
Oh, past that, I don't quite remember.
Okay. So what you're saying is Lake fortune telling, or Bath? Did you?
Oh, fortune telling sounds familiar.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of this before. That's all. I don't know much more than that. But yeah, fortune telling. I mean, you and me. I last thing I remember is I fell really hard, and um. That's yeah.
Well, two of us.
Yeah, cool. Well, tell you what, if I figure something out, I'll tell you because Oren has been asking me a lot of questions, and that's cool. He's my dad. He's allowed to ask a lot of questions like that. But also, I've never really had a real friend, because they're goblins. I mean, I was shiny, and now look at me. I am. The only thing that's missing wrong about me is my arm is red and my pinky is on backwards.
The
Yeah.
red arm explains why I didn't recognize you.
Yeah. You didn't know me because I had a red arm. Anyway, so yeah, I continued on that journey.
Yeah. Well, if it's not too much of a hassle for you, I guess could you take me along with you?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to have both my hands free, and I kind of hold him. I'm holding him like a serving tray. So I'm just walking around with my quarterstaff in one hand, and he's just being like held up like this. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to find somewhere to put you. Um,
Damn.
And
Yeah.
at this, Orin pipes up. I think I
Little-
might be able to do something about that. And you've
Okay.
arrived back home. You see Orin dip into his little workshop. And he comes back out with a little metal, almost cage. It fits around Albert's head and has a nice little belt loop. So you can just poke him right on.
Ooh. How long ago we had this? Was this would have been so helpful when I tried to make all those other friends?
Oh, I
You know,
just made this
that.
now.
Oh,
Well,
but all the
it's-
rats.
I suppose it's well, Nix, will you bring it in? And you turn and see Nix carrying in a makeshift cake. It's been 2 years since we found you. Yes. We just wanted to celebrate.
Aww.
So sweet.
I'm just kind of, I'm taken aback, and my chest hurts a little bit, as if there's something that's there that I can't quite I can't quite understand. I can't quite explain. But after Nick sets the cake down, I run up and give her a big hug,
Oh,
and I set Albert on the table, and then I go up and give Nix a hug. You guys, I mean, you're. Thanks.
you,
Thanks.
as you pull Nix into your embrace, you feel a flash of memory, something from quite a long time ago. The feeling of being discarded, being thrown down. And you remember that you were sent down here for something else. As you
Wow.
turn back around, you see Albert's eyes once again glowing blue, and he says, "Aren't you forgetting something?" As you feel
Oh.
a very strong compulsion to go back to the staircase where Orin, Nix, and Quaylen found you.
I can't eat.
What's wrong?
My head hurts a little bit. Could be one of those zombies or something. They rattled me up pretty good. Do you mind if I take a walk for a minute? I'm gonna go clear my head and see if he's still there. I really want to give him a piece of this cake.
Yeah, we can do that.
Thanks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just a minute. Sorry, Ma. I'll be right back.
No problem.
So I'm gonna take a slice of the cake, in my hand, and just gonna walk, kind of contemplating and looking at my cake.
You
Alas,
grab the cake,
poor Yorick, I knew him well.
feel compelled to grab Albert as well. And you walk out, but your feet aren't quite going the direction you want them to. You swear you want to go back towards the zombie, but you're walking in a different direction, towards the stairs that Orin and Nix told Quaylen never to go up. And with that, we'll transition to Dorothy Reedfellow's home.
This cat.
Cat.
Great. Don't move the cat.
Alright.
Oh, the cat. The cat must
Alright,
stay
okay,
there.
Dorothy.
You wake up.
Oh no!
It's a beautiful
Aw.
morning, and you take a sniff. You can smell eggs and bacon cooking downstairs. It's quite a nice day out.
Oh, that's just lovely.
But you quickly remember it's been a week, and it's been a week since your daughter, Violet, had two darling little children, and against your and your wife's wishes, she named them both after each of you. Elizabeth Dorothy Reed Fellow and Thea Iris Reed Fellow. And today is the day that your daughter needs to decide which one will be given up.
Oh, well, that just won't work.
But for the
Two
time
sisters, I
being,
can't let them be separated.
you've got breakfast waiting for you on the table downstairs. At least you assume.
I gotta go talk to Iris over breakfast. It'll make everything feel better.
You come downstairs, you see Iris scrambling some eggs in the oven. She turns, "Good morning."
Good morning, darling.
How
I
did
give
you
her a
sleep?
little smooch.
Good morning. How did you
I
sleep?
know it's kind of a somber day, but I just love you so much.
Oh, I love you too.
So what are we gonna do about this? I can't let her send one of them in there.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, let's have breakfast first, and
Yeah.
we can figure that out.
Yeah, everything's a little easier after some eggs and toast.
Yes, indeed. And there's quite the banquet set out. There's only 4 of you, 6 including the grandkids, but this is a feast.
They don't eat eggs.
This is a feast to feed 10, as your family is known for quite the appetite.
It's the halfling genes. It's my fault. We
Well,
love food.
and you go over to the table. Here, Iris has passed you a plate of eggs to bring along with you. And you see
I am in a high chair. Like for a baby.
Your house is built accommodating for you. However, your gnomish son-in-law is in a high chair. As it's
Table
still a
just
bit
leans
I'm in a high
down
chair. I
so
let
that
Biddy
the
sit in
so
my
that the
chair.
tall people can sit on one side.
The table's slanted like an optical illusion.
It's magic or something that it's both slanted
the
and
coffee
flat
run-
at the same time.
Coffee runs down it. It's like a sluice. So you just like sit at the other side and drink the coffee as it runs down the table.
It's like, hey,
All
can
of
you
your
slide me
cups
the
have
butter and the
slanted
butter?
bottoms, so that when you set them down, they're sitting flat. Yeah.
It's great. We got Biddy in here. He's a mechanic and he got some good gadgets for us.
Good morning, Mom. It's a lovely day out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just so nice. I was thinking about maybe going for a walk later. Do you want to come?
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. And you've known your daughter for obviously many years.
The whole time.
Can tell she's holding back tears. She knows exactly what today is.
She's probably a solid half a foot taller than me, but I'm gonna go over to her and give her a hug.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna be the big hug because I know she needs the comfort.
Aww.
So I'm on my tiptoes.
Thank you.
You're like, don't worry, darling. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay.
It'll work out. Let's eat breakfast, okay? Everything will feel a little better after breakfast.
Yeah. Let's do that. Breakfast, as per usual, is delicious.
Ira, she's very talented.
And as you finish, you hear a knock at the door.
Nope, I'll get it. I go up to the door, and the door does definitely have 2 doorknobs.
It's like a 2-stage.
Yeah, one is little and one is big. And so I open the little one, and then it opens the whole door. I say, howdy.
good morning. I'm.
Oh, don't be so dour. We
you-
have some pastries. Do you want some?
Yes, thank you.
Maybe a Danish?
I don't quite know what you're trying to do here.
Oh, sorry. I'm
I'm sure
getting
you
ahead of
know
myself. What
what
are you?
day it is.
Well, I've been trying real hard not to think about it, buddy.
Well, unfortunately it's inevitable.
Okay.
May I
Well, what's
come
our
in?
timeline here? When do we have to decide?
Well, seeing as I am here, you have about 15 minutes.
Okay. I close the door.
You have
Okay,
left.
everybody, gather round. Gather round, everybody. Everybody, we got to huddle. It's huddle time. Little people in the center. You know the game. You know how it goes.
You're like the woman from Fargo.
Yeah, I don't know why I
Did y'all
decided
ever
to
see
Minnesota,
Fargo?
but
I just watched that.
I mean, it does it for me. It's really good.
Thank you.
Sorry, Sorry, one of your grandkids is gonna go into a life of misery.
Okay, everybody, come here. Okay, so, actually, everybody go away for a second. I need to talk to Iris.
And just you know that one like Simpsons thing where the guy comes in, hangs up his hat, does a loop, does another loop, grabs his hat and leaves. That's exactly what Violet and Biddy do. They just enter and leave as you tell them family meeting, no wait, stay. And
Okay, so Iris, I'm having some thoughts here. So I'm an older woman, and I haven't used it in a while, but I have the training. And those
no,
twins,
you can't
they
be.
just,
No,
but dear, they deserve to stay together.
but what about us?
I love you, but we have had a life together, and they're just babies. I can't let one of them grow up knowing that they're just living to die.
I suppose you're right. It's what she did, and it's only fitting that you would do it as well.
Runs in the family, you know.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Okay, I'm gonna call everyone in. Okay, family meeting for real this time. Everyone come in.
Everyone comes back in.
So, Violet, there's some stuff you don't know about me, and that's okay because people, are multidimensional, and you don't have to know everything about every person. But neither are your babies. Neither of those little tykes they're not going in the crypt, darling. I'm gonna go, okay?
No, Mom. No.
It's okay. Don't worry. You'll have your mama here, other mama here,
And she
to help you raise them.
hugs you very tightly.
And I'm like, oh, it'll be okay, darling.
No.
I'll give her some pat.
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll try to come back. I'll do my best.
Okay.
I love you, sweetie.
Well, okay. And she leaves. Iris goes up to you. Well, I have something for you then.
Oh, Oh
She-
no, it's almost my birthday. Oh, I
she
hope
goes
everybody. I
and
hope they
she
have the
comes
things they
back.
can do with my birthday present.
Her hands are cupped. I was hoping that no one in this family would need to use this, but I suppose it's time. She opens her hands to reveal a ruby, carved and fashioned into the shape of a rose.
I thought it was a frog.
Take it,
I thought
please. This is an emotional moment, Johnny.
I wanted to wait
Magic-
until
It's the Reed Fellow magic frog.
Ribbit.
I had to ruin
Zombies beware.
My wife, the florist, has gifted me a magic frog.
So she hands it to you.
Anyway,
You might find this useful.
oh, it's beautiful.
It is not just for show, in fact, but rather it is a ruby of the War Mage.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
I know you have some magical skills, and I guess this might help you survive.
Thank you, love. And I assume I've been standing on a step stool this whole time, so we're talking eye to eye. So I give her a kiss. I carry the step stool around with me. It's on my back like a little backpack.
And
And anytime I have a conversation, I like whip it out.
once again, open up.
Okay, I go to the door and I open it, and I'm like, all right, Mr. Sourpuss, I'm coming.
Listen, I know it's hard, but I am on a bit of a schedule here. Have you made your decision?
Okay, I'm coming. I'm going with you. What do you
Oh.
want? Do you want candy? Here, have a candy. I give him a strawberry candy.
Thank you. Okay. 1 moment then. And he puts fingers to his ear. You can tell he's concentrating, casting a spell. Sorry, 1 moment. What is your name?
Oh, my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Reedfellow.
And all right, and you're the one who is going.
Sure am.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you take one of those babies.
Dorothy Reedfellow has volunteered for the most recent child in the Reedfellow family. All right. Well, he pulls out a slip of paper. Here are the details of where you need to go. I'm sure that you, being a mortician, know the drill.
Are you gonna make me fill out forms before you send me into the hell crypt?
Oh,
You're gonna torture me twice?
not here. Frankly, I don't know what happens to volunteers. I just get asked to figure out who is going. Now, this is just
Okay, well-
information for you.
All
And
right, thanks.
You have, about, I want to say 5 hours to say your goodbyes.
Okie dokie. Are you gonna come pick me up? Do I have to report somewhere?
And it's all on that
Oh,
slip
it's probably
of
in the
paper.
pamphlet. Huh? Okay.
I have a question. I'm sorry. Is it like a little pamphlet, like a little folder? Like, so you're going to the Hell Crypt?
No.
It's like that?
No,
Is
it's,
it like the thing
it's like
the
a
thing-
handwritten,
like the
it's got a time, address, and a city on it. Specifically, it
Aw.
says 4 p.m. address Abyss Adventuring Academy.
But consider, what if it was like those folders you get at college admission days?
Yeah, it's like the survival
Like-
rate.
They
And
don't have the
stickers in
they
there.
don't have the funding for that.
I don't get good
Survival
fun in here.
Fat goose egg. 0%. Good luck.
Have fun.
Okay, so
There's a bunch of on the cover. There's a bunch of skeletons, but you can tell that one of them is the token black person.
it just has the aura.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
well, goodbye then. You can
Goodbye.
just go ahead and leave.
He
Skedaddle.
turns around and leaves. And as he walks away, you,
Okay,
you
I
can
throw
see
some,
him.
some
You see
strawberry
him
candies
open
at
up
him
the
and keep going.
candy and pop it into his mouth. As you go back in, you see Violet standing in the hallway, holding a long and thin box. It's probably about a 1.5 feet long. It's masterfully crafted. You can tell that Biddy made it. Put a lot of work into it. Well, we back? Okay.
Sorry, my whole thing just hiccuped.
Yeah. Well, if you're going into the crypt, Biddy and I have been working on this, and we think it might be useful for you.
Well, what is it?
It's a wand. It's pretty simple. You know,
God damn it.
you know we don't have the same magical prowess that you do, but
Well, I've been practicing for a long time, sweetheart. It'll come.
yeah. But it ain't much, but it's our work. So here you go.
Okay. I pull her into a hug.
Oh. She hugs back.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Dorothy is also barely not crying this entire time.
It's a very emotional day for the family. So, as he said, you've got a few hours. How do you spend it with your family? And do you spend it with your family?
Well, I'm gonna go for that walk. But it's probably gonna be a little longer than I had intended. And everyone's coming. They don't get to say no.
You're walking
I'm gonna
through.
pack up my knitting supplies, honestly. Yeah, and I'm just gonna spend the rest of the time with my family.
Right. And your time with your family draws to a close as you arrive at the teleportation station in your city, ready to go off to the southern city of Avis. You step in, and you're instantly transported to a very different city, where yours had bright fountains and exquisite brickwork roads. This one is tall, looming buildings casting shadows all over patchy cobblestone roads. You see shadows of people jumping across the rooftops in some sort of chase. And you start to make your way towards the Adventuring Academy. You arrive, and you are asked by the person at the front desk, well, what's your business here?
Oh, I'm going into the Hell Crypt.
Ah, you must be Dorothy Reedfellow, then.
Sure am.
All right. Well, we got your file right here, and actually, I don't believe this is. Well, I don't think this is quite standard, but we haven't gotten a volunteer in quite some time. But Sir Aranor would like to speak with you. His office
okay.
is right down that hallway, second door on the left. if you would be so kind as to go down there.
I will certainly be so kind.
All right. Do you just walk right in, knock on the door? How do you?
I'm just walking right in.
All right. Dorothy, what's it?
Yep, that's me. I'm Dorothy.
Listen, I have a request that I'd like to make of you.
Oh, well, that's interesting. If you're sending me into the hell crypt anyway, what was it?
Well, you see, I'm not the one who makes them, but I do get to see the parties that are being sent down. And you are going down with a girl by the name of Daiva. I have known her since she was a small child coming in to this adventuring academy, and I know this is a lot to ask, but I love her as if she were my own daughter, and I ask that you please take care of her while you are down there.
Oh, don't worry, I got you. I got all these candies. I'm not gonna waste them. You know, I'll make her some socks. I'll make her a scarf. You got it. I got you.
Thank you. You do not know how much this means to me. Well...
Well, sure, bud. It's no problem.
I guess it's... You've got... about half an hour before the graduation ceremony. I suppose make yourself at home for the time being and meet us out in the courtyard then?
No, well, yeah, you mean I'm not even gonna go into the crypt yet, and you made me leave my family? That seems a little rude.
I'm sorry, I don't have control over the procedures. God, if I...
Okay, well, that's fine. I can be comfy anywhere.
All right.
I sit down on the floor and start knitting.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, buddy, I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah, I have some business to attend to. And he gets up, grabs this strange cylinder. It's fashioned out of metal, has a faintly glowing ring, kind of close to the top. And you can see there's some woodwork in there. And reaches up onto his shelf to grab something and leaves. If you want to make a perception check to see what he has grabbed off his shelf.
I will do that. Well, that's a nat 1.
All right. Well, and he leaves you to...
I'm really concentrating on my knitting.
He leaves you to...
God, get started on that scarf.
Leaves
Alex,
you to knit
crypt, please.
in his office. And with that, we shall go to Yori. This is the day before. You have received a letter of summons to the bedside of your master, the legendary assassin Syard of Lansdowne. I assume you go to see him. You're a little quiet. Can't hear you.
Yeah, I do.
All right. You arrive. Yori,
Did I turn myself up, or did I just talk too quietly?
What?
Do you need me to turn myself up, or did I just talk quietly?
Yeah, if you could talk a bit louder, he's Jonathan Sims, head archivist of the Magus Institute, London. Yuri, you know that what I'm doing has been quite dangerous, and I have you, as you can quite see, I've contracted the disease. I'm giving you one final mission. I would like you to go down into the crypt. I think there's something down there that can be some sort of cure. I don't know if this can spread to you. I do not know what is going to happen to me after you leave. But I would like you to see what you can do. Do you accept this mission?
Send me down there. I can survive anything. I'd say you're getting soft on me.
Well, I've got a drop box. It's about halfway across the city. At midnight tonight, it will open. And I would like you to go and get what I've stashed there so that you can better equip yourself. I don't know how many of my enemies know about it. I don't know what might happen, but I do know that you'll be marginally safer with the contents of that box.
I guess I won't be seeing you around then, will I?
Well, don't die and we'll see what happens.
See you around. Of course, open the window and run across the rooftops.
Alright. How do you
It's my favorite pastime.
How do you spend the few
Rogues.
hours? Like, it's probably about 10
Oh,
hours until midnight.
let's see. Let's see. We got that little break-in we were planning, so I just go take care of that. I mean, I don't find anything much, but like, you know, it's more for doing it than
Yeah.
actually getting anything. I go kiss my several girlfriends goodbye.
Oh. We got a play.
I guess I get what I need. I take my I get my studded leather on. And I just spend the time like readying myself, sort of. It's gonna be tough without Sayard.
Well, Alright. Night has fallen. It's getting close to midnight. And as you approach the area that he described to you, you feel almost a ping in your brain that's just telling you this is the right way. But as you get closer, you see two shadows just stalking the area. Would you roll a stealth check for me, please?
All right. This is my first roll. I have expertise in stealth. I rolled a natural 1.
Are you kidding?
I can't use my side roll on that. I can't use my psionic die because it won't help me. Still a natural failure.
So both of the first
the
player rolls, except for Aspen's, have been natural ones.
You've
Will
had
a
several natural
16
ones.
hit your armor class?
Nope. My AC is 17.
Arrow goes whizzing past your head. These two,
Okay.
they're looking for the drop box. They know that Sire must
Alright.
have left something good in it, but they do not know where it is. Roll
The
initiative
arrow,
for
the
me,
arrow
please.
pings off my chest. Roll initiative.
Yes.
Okay. That's better. That's a 15.
All right.
Are they far up? Can I see them, or are they still in the shadow?
You're making your way towards them while this happens. So as you get closer, you see to use how they're described in the monster manual, a scout and a thug. The thug levels his crossbow at you and fires. That's a
20.
nat 20.
Did you get a nat 20, Gale?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
All right.
Shakaka.
All right. Uncanny dodge halves.
So I'll
damage.
take half of that.
All
It's gonna
right.
be a lot.
You take 2 damage.
Oh no. Is that's with the dodge?
Yes. Roll
Okay,
a
great.
5 on that 2d10.
Nice.
And then that is you. It's your turn.
Sorry.
No worries.
How far away are they from me, approximately?
The thug is probably 40, 50 feet. The scout's a bit further, around 80.
Just a second.
This has been exactly how
Sorry, I
I
had to talk
imagined.
to my dad.
This has been how I imagined the rogue introduction going. Introductions and then Michael's is
Okay.
I'll steal something now.
So it doesn't require an action. It's with okay. I'm going to psionically enter their minds. So I am in their brain for 8 hours, if I choose to be. It's with up to 6 people. They don't get any sort of save. It's just because it's just telepathy, so I can't read their thoughts or whatever. So I say, as I'm just like running, I just calmly say in their brains, "Do you know who you're messing with?" I don't think you do.
You do not get a response.
And then I'm going to
Power play.
I'm going to manifest this
Nightwing looking ass.
liquid mercury dagger in my hand and chuck it at the thug.
All
right. Actually, I'm sorry. First, I want to hide. I forgot that I'm doing sneak attack now, so I want to get that advantage. So I assume that there's shadows and stuff to hide in.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Stealth check. That's an 18.
All right. You are still. The scout is tracking you.
Okay. Since I failed, I'll roll my psionic talent die and add to it to potentially turn failure into success. So now it's an unnatural 20.
Nope.
Is that a success or still a failure?
Still a failure.
Okay, so I don't expend the die at least. Okay, well I'll still chuck my my dagger. That is a 15 to hit on the thug.
That will hit.
So that is 10 psychic damage.
All right.
So just streaks towards him.
Get him real good in the shoulder. And is that your turn? Have anything else?
Yes, that's my turn. I guess I will move to the next, just as far as I can
All
towards
right.
them.
Okay. So, yeah. The scout knocks another arrow and fires at you
On
twice.
top of a building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Will a 16 hit?
No.
All right. Both of the arrows go whizzing out, and the thug will actually draw his mace and leap across the gap between two buildings, swinging it down on top of you.
Oh, what a dumbass.
Completely missing, but it looks pretty sick.
Cool. So,
Go right back around.
is
to you.
he within 5 feet of the edge of the building that he just jumped onto?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
great.
know what you're thinking.
I'll use my because I want to use my bonus action to psionically shove him 5 feet. He has to make a strength save, DC 15.
Alright. That is a success.
Damn. Okay.
He takes a step back. Oh, no, you don't.
It's just my bonus action. So, okay. So, I would like to jump and crash into the window of the building so that I'm in the building below the scout.
Alright. Scout is... Yeah, you can do that. You're taking an opportunity attack from the thug.
Opportunity attack, bitch.
I can't hear you.
Give me that opportunity attack, bitch.
Alright.
Am I making an acrobatics check?
Yeah, make an acrobatics check. That is a
Alright.
23.
Okay, yeah, that's just barely gonna hit. I'm gonna use uncanny dodge though to half it.
Alright. For 2 damage total. That's including uncanny dodge.
That's a 22. That's a 22 acrobatics.
Oh yeah, you run, you slide off the edge of the building, feet first into the window.
Okay, and then I'm going to stealth
landed
immediately.
Directly on top of an unfortunate family's dinner table. But
That's fine. I just
yeah, you crash some plates.
I
Your
just
foot
le-
goes into like a half-eaten chicken. It's
yeah.
not
I
doing
continue.
anything.
I just try to I do like the cool like slide over the table, and then I'm gonna open the door and try to find somewhere to hide.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. You can use your action to hide, so make a stealth check.
You are tracking turkey juice all over
Yeah.
carpet, dude.
Yeah,
How
I'm
does that
sorry.
make you
Chicken
feel?
juice all over this house.
I'm gonna have
You
disadvantage.
asshole.
Sorry, you're gonna have disadvantage from the turkey juice. So
turkey from turkey on your foot.
Okay, so that's a stealth check.
So baddie. He doesn't
That's a
need no
nat
turkey.
20 on the stealth. That's a nat 20 on the stealth.
All right.
And you
That's-
clown with the turkey
Yeah.
on your
What?
foot.
I hide
total of-
hide beneath the turkey. For a total?
That's
You want
over
the total?
a 30, right?
Yeah, it's over a 31. If you want, I can add my psionic talent die to it.
No, you don't need to do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's a 31.
Yeah. All right.
You're the worst.
Very much hidden from view, and you can hear them talking. Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. The kid's here. You just need to look harder. And you,
Okay.
based on the ping in your head, it's about 2 buildings diagonal down.
These guys know what I look like. So I can't live.
Do they know what a turkey looks like?
So I'm going to creep up the stairs to the top of the building
All right.
and try to like stealth game assassinate the scout. Or maybe just kick him off the rooftop.
All right.
Maybe I'll just kick him off the roof. I'll see what I see. I'll see what I see. I'll wait and see.
All right. You creep up, push open the door. The scout's on the next building already. Jump, like, looking around for you.
Buddy, tell me he's within 5 feet of an edge. Come on.
We're gonna get that. He is not.
So what is the other building look like? Is there any sort of thing that I can lean up against and not be seen by the scout? Like, if obviously I'd have to jump the gap first.
There's like a fire escape type thing that you could climb up and be like underneath, but on the roof it's flat. There's nothing.
Okay. I'll just I'm still hidden from, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're frozen for me. Okay, there we go. Am I hidden from him?
Yeah, you're hidden.
Okay. I'll just chuck a dagger at him because that'll give me sneak attack on him.
Sure will.
I have it. That's a nat 20. I was going to say that I have advantage. I don't need it. I have a nat 20. Let me see if I roll a second nat 20.
You're the worst.
No,
Roll
it's
confirmed
still a
crit.
14 even if I had disadvantage, but I rolled a nat 20. So that's a 4d6, 5d6, and then we just roll that twice. So that's 10d6 plus 5.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh, we're looking good, gang. 12.
It's the new
15.
Maya. We've done it with Maya too. Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Here's where the
Is your total over 16? Jesus.
39 plus 5, 44 damage.
Your knife
Oh, man, look.
hits the scout straight in the chest. Flying. This scout skips across multiple rooftops before
Big
slamming
man.
down in what the city considers to be a public park. This scout
It's like Mario hitting lava. He's just like running around with the knife, propelled by the knife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna telepathically communicate with the scout, or I'm sorry, with the thug, and I say, "Did you hear that? That was your friend. You still want to go after it?"
Are you doing anything with your bonus action?
I mean, I guess I'll bonus action hide.
Make a stealth check.
6, 17, 17. Does that fail, or is that still a success?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I'm good. So I say that telepathically.
Well, he is blind firing.
Yeah.
That will not hit. As a crossbow
Where is he?
lands pretty close to your face.
Oh boy. Where did the crossbow come from?
You can see he's on the adjacent building, on the edge, looking down directly at you, but he can't see you in the shadows.
He's on the edge?
He's on the
Fucking
edge.
dumbass. Bonus action. So that's I need a
Think.
DC 15 strength save. Think.
That is a 16. Oh, don't you
Motherfucker.
try that again.
Luckily, I'm not revealed because it's not an attack.
Yep.
So I'm still hidden. I'm just gonna keep trying it if he's not gonna move.
You do still have an attack.
No, I like this more.
All right. More blind firing. Still can't hit you. I'm just gonna keep rolling.
Greatest stalemate
Get
known to
over
man.
here.
One more time. And
One more
he
time.
falls.
He's probably gonna move away. Yes!
You dingus, you don't stand near an edge.
Oh,
Terrible.
yeah, don't
You
stand near
hear
an
a
edge, please.
Sickening crack as he hits the ground.
Yeah. I just immediately, without flinching, I just take off running towards the drop-off point.
Someone's gonna have to sweep up the pavement.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to clean that up.
Oh, that's surprisingly a lucrative job in this city.
I make it easy for him.
You sure do. You arrive at a silver box. It's honestly a miracle that they weren't able to find it. This thing is shiny as high hell. And as you
Dumbasses.
approach, you feel the strongest ping that you've gotten so far, and you know this is it.
Like, it's the
drop box.
it's the briefcase and it's the briefcase in what's it called? Pulp Fiction. I just open it. It's the shine.
I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
Okay. Well, there's a briefcase and it glows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do that. I open it. All right. You want to hear that?
Inside, you see a pile of cloth, and laying on that cloth is a beautiful silver dagger. Along with a note. On this envelope are only two letters. NV.
You said it's an envelope?
Yes.
Okay. I tuck away the dagger.
This is a +1 silvered dagger.
Nice.
So, love that stuff. No one silvers their weapons anymore.
For me, bitch.
That's some sexy weaponry you got there.
Yeah.
So I open up the envelope.
The envelope contains very familiar stationery. It is orders addressed direct to you. It right there, Yuri, and it says, "We know you're going into the crypt. We give you one last assignment. Make sure the child you go in with does not come out alive. Only kill if you need to. The crypt should take care of it." And it is
I went so young and pure of heart. And I take it and tuck it away.
You grab the pile of cloth. It's a strange bodysuit. It's got some reels on it, and you realize that you've seen Sired with this before. It is a linecaster, but unlike most linecasters that you've seen, it is not in the normal form of crossbow. Rather, you are able to use your psionic abilities to fire the ropes from your wrists and use that to traverse as opposed to the normal methods. You can also use it as a normal crossbow. However, you can use it as a normal crossbow as well, but you do need to use your action to load and fire it normally.
Yuri is immediately like, oh my god. And I take it and immediately Spider-Man away.
Alright. And the next day, you gear up, you go out, and you show up for your appointment at the Adventurers Academy. And you are? The receptionist asks.
Oh, my name is John of Laszlo.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to make a deception check with, like,
Because that was the worst,
triple
the weirdest
disadvantage.
lie.
Roll 3
Triple
D20
disadvantage?
and take the...
Yeah.
I just said. Oh, I
Not-
hesitated a little bit.
It's your name.
This
You
is
basically
the
just went
person...
Okay, well, one of
lying
them
and-
was a nat 20, but I don't get to take that.
This is the person who
6.
is running the whole operation. Knows exactly who needs to go where when.
Well, Gail, it's a 6 plus 10, so a 16, and I'm assuming that's not going to cut it, so I'm going to add my psionic talent die. Well, that's a 21, Gail. I rolled a 21.
You,
I rolled a
You don't
21
understand.
with triple disadvantage.
How about you tell me your real name?
Why? Why is this so important to you?
I still failed?
Yes.
Is that a still failure?
What was
And
the, can we
I
ask?
rolled for
Cool.
this.
Well, I don't expend it at least. Okay.
She has the insight of a god.
I just want to
Right,
know.
my name's Yuri. Listen, I just wanted to see if it would work.
Alright.
You know, I don't like talking to office people.
You've got 5 minutes. You gotta be down that hallway in the courtyard by then. This shit isn't gonna cut it.
I'm
Alright.
going, I'm going. 5 minutes is all I need. And I'm gonna try and sleight of hand steal just anything from the desk. Just anything.
Why are you so
Just
mean?
anything.
X it is.
Yeah, what do you take?
Stinker.
Like, don't even
Like
bother rolling
whatever the
for it.
medieval equivalent of whatever a stapler is.
Alright. Yeah, you get it.
What do you use as a stapler? Cool. I have a
It's a
stapler now.
stapler.
I immediately throw it in the trash. I don't want it.
It's a fantasy stapler.
It's a fantasy stapler. I immediately throw it in the trash. I don't want it. And I continue to the courtyard nonchalantly. I barely make it there in 5 minutes.
And
I'm glad-
as you open the doors to the courtyard, you see an old dwarf set down this silver cylinder onto the ground, press the top of it, and a ring near the top glows bright red. And with that, we shall go to the last, but not the least, Daiva.
Crypt, please.
What?
You... Daiva, wake up! It's graduation day! You are shaken awake by your good friend Armani.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love them.
It's graduation day. Wake up. You wipe your eyes, look at the window. It is pitch black outside. It's still morning. Come on. She drags you out of bed. Does not give you a chance to argue.
Okay. We going. I mean, she still goes. Like, she knows she can't argue, but
Yeah, like this is grabs an arm and a leg and just yanks. You are pulled out of bed.
she does. She just definitely kick at them.
Make an attack roll.
It's not like a deadly kick.
Yeah, no, still make an attack.
Okay. Would this count as a martial
Yeah,
art?
it's an arm strike.
An arm strike. That you had dex to that, right?
Yep.
12?
Dex and proficiency bonus.
Oh, dex and proficiency. 15.
She catches your leg with their hand. Not this time. Come on. This is our last day in the city. We gotta make a memory or something.
She rubs her eyes and gets up and goes to follow.
Alright. They've got you by the hand. Almost full sprint running through alleyways and streets. You're going at a blinding pace. And you just see various shopkeepers just opening up their shops for the day. It is early in the morning.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, you've arrived at the walls of the city. In a place that you might not have seen if you hadn't been dragged here. Because you see something very unfamiliar to you. It's a small patch of grass with a fountain, and the sunlight, as it peaks above the horizon, it's the best morning you've experienced in your life. I found this on a job a few weeks ago. I wanted to show it to you before, well, before we graduate.
She just stares at it for a while. And then after a few minutes, she just pulls Armani into a hug.
Oh, I knew you'd like it. Listen, I've got something for you. Before we got sent down to die in the crypts, she bends over, picks up 2 rocks off the ground, and hands one to you. I'd like you to have this. I know it looks like I just picked it up off the ground, but don't worry, I put it there. Yeah. It's a rock.
And she puts it in her pocket.
Yeah. Well, okay, we've got a few hours.
Soldiers are having a lot of fun with this one.
Look, she doesn't talk. Like, what do you expect me to say?
We've got a few hours. What do you want to do? I know what we can do. We can here, follow me, and once again grabs your hand and starts running.
I feel like this is a normal occurrence.
Yeah, it's not usually this early. It takes them a bit longer to wake you up most days.
Yeah.
But you're pulled along to a bakery. Well, it's breakfast. I don't know, I always said it was the most important meal of the day. What do you want?
And she points to like a little, like a tiny little Danish.
I'll get one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and orders a little bit of everything from this bakery, and plops down a big bag of coins on the counter, and that should cover it. And she receives her order, passes you the Danish, and starts wolfing down this food. Oh, it's I got it while working, but it's not going to do me much good in the crypt now, will it? Well, I got a little bit of everything. If you want to try anything else.
Wait, what did you say?
They got a little bit of everything. In case you want to try anything else.
Yeah, she does take like one or two things. It's not a lot. She leaves a lot of it to Armani.
Armani certainly eats the rest. Well, let's see. We've got plenty of time to do some spotting. If we want to get some training in before we go, we can go do something else. We can do anything. The city is full of possibilities. Okay, so training then?
Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I'm working on the accent. Training? Alright, let's go. Roll a perception.
Whoa!
Roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Perception. 18.
Alright. As you're walking back to the academy, you look down an alleyway and up a little bit, and you see a broken window. And you keep going, look down the next alleyway, and see a dead body. A man he's got a mace and a crossbow.
What a stupid, edgy bastard would do that.
She just shrugs and keeps going. Like,
yeah,
this is a
pretty normal occurrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like rogue time.
Yeah. You arrive back.
And slashed.
Alright, well, we can get a good 3-4 hours in the courtyard before they need to start.
Did Gil just freeze for anyone else? Okay.
Homie's buffering.
All right, homie's
I'm
buffering
sorry.
easy.
You buffering, homie.
Am I back?
Yeah, I know.
Buffering.
Yeah.
I heard you. You didn't move, but I heard you.
Yes,
I
you're good.
think we should all make a blood sacrifice for better internet.
Yeah, blood sacrifice never hurts.
Alright.
Okay, you're back.
We're back.
Sorry.
The stream is back. Well,
Welcome.
we've got 3 or 4 hours before they need to start setting up for the graduation ceremony. Alright, let's go. And you start sparring. Pretty standard stuff that you've been doing for pretty much every day for the last 8-9 years.
Yeah.
And
Friendship
while
sparring.
you're sparring, you see Master Aranor, an old dwarf, big beard, just looking at you from the doorway of the courtyard.
Attack with a fireball.
I can't cast fireball, Dad. I'm a monk.
Big, meaty claws.
I'm sorry.
And
You told me to
he's-
cast fireball. I can't.
And he's just looking at you from the entrance of the courtyard and smiling with a sad expression in his eyes.
She does give him a small wave and then goes to there.
He waves back and turns and leaves. So you spar for a few hours until he
Yeah.
lightly pushes you away from each other and goes, "Alright, we need to get the we need to get the courtyard set up for the ceremony."
Yeah. Before Daiva puts a hand on his shoulder and just goes,
"Oh, you're telling me not to die? You're not gonna die?" Something about that. Me. Okay, yeah. Oh, don't worry. I've got a good 200 years left in me yet. Oh. I think you're the one we should be worried about here. Listen, I'm not the one who... Well, I need to set up.
yeah, Daiva helps.
Alright, you pull out some, like, fold away stairs, and he reaches down and hefts up the heavy stone slab that has been covering the entrance to the crypt. Alright, well, on the docket for today, we've got another shipment of the dead coming in about an hour. And then we've got graduation. Actually, if you could go help out the morticians, they said that they've got a bit more than usual. He writes down the address and hands it to you. There you go.
And whoa!
Alright, that
Body
goes
tag.
off. You come
Body
back
tag.
with a wheelbarrow full of corpses and just dump them.
Yeet.
Well, thank you for your help. Thank you for your help, young lady. Well, best be off now. And Armani comes back. Well, Adenor told me that we're not going to be in a party together. I know, right? Yeah. I'm actually being sent off to the north, and I'm going to be their support for the party up there. I promise we'll see each other soon. I promise. And she leaves to go to the telephonist.
She gives her another hug before she leaves. Like that. She's not leaving without one.
We will see each other again. I know it. And she exits the door of the courtyard, and as she leaves, you see a older halfling woman enter and go into the door of Aranor's office. You wait a few minutes as Aranor comes out holding a metal cylinder, and in his other hand, it's got a big hand You can tell he's holding something, but you're not quite sure what. Daiva, I want to give you this. Something to remember me by. I hope it comes in handy someday. And he holds out his hand.
Takes it.
Yeah.
What is it?
He drops a needle into your outstretched palm. Well, yeah. You can put it on right now if you want. And you recognize it as an enchanted tattoo needle.
Hey, hell yeah. Definitely.
So, for this one instance, I am foregoing normal attunement rules. You may attune to it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
The tattoo ink flows from the needle, and around your wrist forms a black tableau with the outlines of Aranor and Armani.
Oh.
This is an Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Oh.
Adding it to your journal.
It's one.
Eldritch Claw. Eldritch Claw. I have to remember. What?
The best one. Isn't that the one that lets you like grapple people from far away? It's still dope.
It makes your unarmed attacks become a +1 weapon, basically.
Wait, is that Eldritch Claw?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be. I did this a couple weeks ago.
Because I remember I was looking into this.
Twitch Blaze.
It was the.
That's so dope. That's
it's
so
the
dope.
Eldritch Claw tattoo.
It is the old. Okay.
I only got a head.
You got a pretty powerful head.
Yeah.
Cool. I got a friend.
Well, the ceremony starts in half an hour. I suppose I'll call the others in. He goes up to just the wall of the courtyard, slams his hand on it, and from there, the sheer force of his fist rings the bell in the bell tower above.
What a baddie. I love that man.
And all of the children in the Adventuring Academy, the students, if you will, file in. They sit on the stairs. And he begins the ceremony. Well, wait, we're missing a couple, aren't we? He turns around as Dorothy and Yuri come through the door just before the time that they were supposed to. And presses the button.
I'm
on
this
the
tiny
metal
halfling
cylinder.
and wondering if they are the child.
I'm offering you candy actively.
Daiva's just sitting in the stairs like with everyone else. Like
are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want some?
No, yeah. I'll take it. I
here's one.
just
Do you
tuck
want
it
a
into my. I
couple?
don't eat it.
You want a few? I give him
Yeah,
like
sure.
5 candies.
Yeah. You just give me one candy after another, and I keep putting them in my pocket.
I'm like, here you go. You're so thin.
Yeah.
Well,
No. Yeah.
If
A note about my appearance.
graduating class
I'd like to.
could come down into their places. And
Am I part of the graduating class?
you,
No, I don't think we're
David,
part of it.
and a few others, 2 or 3, just stand up and go into you've seen this before, you know what to do. You line up in front of the entrance to the crypt. We have one adventuring party who shall be going down to the crypts, and the other 3, you have been chosen. All 3 of you roll a perception check.
Also, I do want to
I'd like
ask.
to make an
Go ahead first.
I want to make a note about my appearance first, which is that I do have piercing, like, silver eyes. They're sort of like gray, but brighter and shinier than gray eyes. And I visibly have a weirdo eye tattoo that you can't quite see on my
And you're
hand,
just too thin.
my left hand.
Yeah. I do want to ask. So it's like the 3 graduating class members. I know which ones are getting marked, right?
Yes, all of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Armani has already been.
Yeah, Armani's already gone.
What
So.
kids do.
Also 21.
All right. What about the other 2 of you?
I only got a 13.
I got a 14.
I only got a
Well, both of those are enough.
I only got a 13. And
You see
okay, cool.
in the back of the courtyard, a few people are filing in. There's actually, Yuri, you recognize one of the higher ranking of the Assassin's Guild. But all 3 of you notice, very strangely, Lord and Lady Sarkis of Avis have appeared. And Daiva, you can see they're looking at you and through you.
I like elbow Yuri, and I'm like, hey, could you lift me up so I can see? It's just everyone here is a little taller than me, you know?
Daiva does not move an inch.
I got you.
The adventuring party that we have
Put you on my shoulder.
in the role of Bulwark, we have Daiva. For Linecaster, we have Yuri. Spellbomb, Dorothy Reedfellow. And for support, we have, I swear I saw this name just a few years ago. Demetrius. And as he says that name, you see, coming up from the entrance of the crypt, a warforged, bronze staff in one hand, and a disembodied head on his waist.
I dropped Dorothy in surprise.
Holding it.
Hey, anyone want some cake?
What the hell?
You must be Demetrius. Well.
Oh, I love some cake. Do you want some candies?
Sure. There's an exchange of cake for candy. Well, 6'2". So I'm like fully bending
You're like
down.
4 feet taller than I am.
Yeah, I'm like sleeping down as far as I can.
There are so many emotions going through Daiva's head at the moment that there's no idea what to think.
Well,
yeah.
To all of
Probably
you,
gonna get candy in my inventory.
Congratulations, and to the 4 of you, I offer my condolences. If you would please enter the crypt.
There's sun!
I flipped them off, and I flip off the Assassin's Guild and walk into the crypt.
The Rufus is speaking.
I go around and give each some candy, and then I go into the crypt.
I do not look. I just
looks at you. And
I wink.
Do you not
oh
want
no,
the
they're not
candy?
meeting my eyes. I don't wink. I don't wink. I don't wink. That's weird. That's weird if they don't meet your eyes.
And so the 4
if they don't accept the candy, I just kind of chuck it at them.
Yeah, they
around baffled.
The candy a few
I was just down there.
pelted. And
Daiva has the expression of "I'm gonna die. This is how I die. I'm gonna die right now."
You
okay, then I
see
go up and
the metal cylinder, the circle glowing red, and you approach it. And
Pick me,
the
pick me.
light turns green, and you feel the compulsion that you had to go up dissipate.
Can I ask what it is? Can I try to quickly look at it and see what it is?
Yeah.
Thanks. Because I don't know what this is. I'm gonna use Arcana.
Yeah. Roll Arcana.
I'm already gone. I
Oh, yeah, it's a
went to
23.
those stairs.
Yeah.
Down,
so
down. I mean,
this-
down the stairs. Down the
It
stairs.
feels intensely familiar to you. And you can tell from the way that it's made, it is a beacon of some sort. But as for exactly what it is, why it called you here, you don't know. There's a gap in your
Damn
memory.
it.
Well, feel free to take it if you want. I was just told on this day to put it out here and smack the top of it.
Yeah, I've smacked top of a couple times, I think. Yeah, I'll take it with me. It might be a good friend. So I pick it up and take the beacon with me.
Diva is. She does give like a little wave again to the teacher, and because and then purposely does not look anywhere near any of the other people that came into that room.
I'm just
I'm gonna
putting
go
the
up
beacon
to
in my
Diva.
shoulder.
And the four of you enter the crypt. The giant stone slab sliding shut behind you.
It's pretty warm up there. It's like really warm up there. Albert, was it really warm up there, or was it just me? Was it sweating? I do all right.
It was a bit warmer than I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like 20 feet ahead, and I just look behind me and I say, "Is that head real or fake?"
I'm just as
This
real
one,
as you
yeah,
are.
this one's real. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
All right.
I want to talk to Diva.
Okay.
I go up to her. Hi, darling. Are you Diva? Okay, well, I got this scarf for you, and I try to like put the scarf around her neck, but I have to like jump and like aim it.
How tall are you?
I'm 2'9".
Oh yeah. She's 5 foot, so you're gonna have to jump.
I'm holding it like a jump rope,
She just
and I'm trying to like. Oh, do you want to just take it? Okay, well here you go. This is for you.
She's
Do you want some candy? I pull out a strawberry candy and I put it in her hand. There you go. Okay, let's get going, everybody.
There's that
Yeah,
heartwarming
yeah.
moment, and then I walk up to Demetrius and I say, "So, you're a robot, huh? What's up with that?"
It's all over. Yeah, and I see you are certainly someone.
To think so.
Mhm.
Sometimes.
Yeah. It's sometimes I'm like, wow, being metal, really cool. But I'm surprised you recognize that. The arm and everything is hard to tell. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. Great to meet you all. I'm really looking forward to working with you guys. I got a really good understanding of what's going on in this area. Don't ask me about anything past the third cave on the right. I got no clue. But yeah, I'm gonna go see my mom and dad, and you guys can come with me, I guess. That'd be cool. They'll like you. They're all cool people. Yeah.
I love meeting
We have
new
Let's
people.
get going.
We have a pet.
Let's make it out of here. And
I'm holding
first
Diva's
rule.
hand.
Shh.
Alright, I
First rule.
am going to ask all of
Right.
you to roll perception for me, please.
Okay.
You have the perception of a god. No, I'm kidding.
I got unnatural 20. No, 21.
24.
I also got a 21.
Wow.
High five.
11.
Yuri, if you want to add a psionic talent die to that.
I sure would like to. That's a 22. It was only a 1.
Nope.
Okay. Do.
You descend in this dark staircase, and you, as you go further down, you can see ambient light starting to fill this
Mhm.
shaft. And you step out
Mhm.
and you see a massive, to your right is a cavern entrance. Ahead of you, ruined buildings deep
Mm.
below the ground. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, and as you look up, you see a mockery of the sun in full eclipse, filling this entire cavern with its ominous light.
Oh,
Dorothy,
wow.
I would like you to roll perception with advantage, please.
I remember this one.
I got another 21.
All right. You see two translucent figures just looking, surveying. One is a half-orc with a full trench coat, great sword strapped to his back, and a tri-corner hat. The other, a tiefling holding a bow. They look at you, and they
This half work is like
know
Fury show.
that you've seen them. And
I wave.
they smile. They wave back. And you can
Oh, I made
tell
some new
that just as your magic has been touched by death, they stand here as avatars of dead. And that is where we'll end the session.
Bro.
Oh, was that Kato
Nice.
and Maya?
No,
No, don't say that, you
No.
jerk.
it's not.
Kato would
actually.
never wear a tri-corner hat, you dumbass.
I'm like the guy from Bloodborne.
This one guy dressed like Pirate Kirito from Sword Art Online.
But I'm sorry, you said half orc with a big sword and tiefling with a bow,
Orc
and
with
my
a big
brain
sword.
went.
Half,
You should
no,
have
the
just
important
played
part
the
is
thing.
Sword and tiefling with a bow.
no. The important thing about the half orc is that they're wearing a trench coat and a tri-corner hat. I think.
Yeah, they're the Rick Deckard of half-orcs.
Alright.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was amazing. I loved that. I'm
Yeah,
so
fuck yeah.
That shit was
Are we still
wild.
streaming?
yeah,
That was fun. I'm glad I got to make it.
that was great.
I want
Daggers, made some friends.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
If you
Stole a
look
stapler.
at Roll20, I've added the items that you got to your journals.
Oh, yeah, I got like a
Yay.
man.
How do you
Thank
see your
you.
journal? I don't know
It
how
is
any.
the newspaper.
Oh, I see.
Wowee.
The Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Ah, well, I think that this was the best stream ever made. And to those of us watching, thank you. Good
As your
us.
audio once again makes you sound like Ben
It
Shapiro.
was really bad, but the message got across.
Hypothetically,
No!
say,
End the stream. Is the stream over? This can't be
And-
documented.
Stream is
Good
over.
night.
Hello, this is Johnny from the Moth Company. Thank you guys for showing your support and watching to the end of this video. Everything that you do really means a lot to us. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, perhaps comment what your favorite moment was, or something else that you'd like to insert about the episode, and please hit the subscription button down below. Every little thing really helps, and we love bringing you guys great role-playing game content from our home to yours. That being said, take it easy, and may all your rolls be 20.